Hey guys, welcome back to Our Family Nest. So Karli's going to be joining me in a minute. We're headed to the pet store and I think we're going to get something for lunch / dinner. And then I'm going to do this fun little like quiz thing. I had this idea the other day of asking Karli like slang terms and sayings. I guess sometimes they call these IDIOMS. It's like a series of words that have like a different meaning than their normal meaning. I thought it would be funny to see how many of them Karli actually knew what the meaning is. I did get a package from Geometry House, and if you guys are a longtime viewer or you've watched in the past, you may remember me sharing their kitchen towels before because they're just my favorite. My drawer's filled with them. I have a ton in my laundry room as well, like holiday ones. So I ended up getting some towels for their fall promotion, and oh my gosh, there's so many super cute ones. Look at these patterns with the pumpkins and the, what's on it, little turkeys and flowers. And then here's one with just pumpkins on it. This one has like fall leaves, fall colors. I tried to get like different colors because sometimes I tend to like, before I get my package, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're all look the same. And then this one's kind of just green, sort of like leaves and acorns. And then I thought this one was really cute with some mushrooms. Maybe I'll save this one and pack this one away for Karli because she loves that green and the mushrooms. But their towels are just totally amazing. First of all, I love the size of them. They're actually 18 by 30 inches. So if you want to compare that to your current kitchen towel, it's pretty big. Look at that. They all have that like waffle texture to them, which just makes them super absorbent. If you're wiping up spills, drying dishes, they just work really nicely. The fun part is there's always just so many cute patterns and colors, and that's why I decided to start working with them just for this like last quarter of the year, because they always just have such cute stuff for the holidays, and I think these make a great gift idea as well. So my link is down in the description with my code if you want to get a discount. Snag some for yourself or as a gift for someone. They will love them, I promise you. I feel like Karli would really like this one too. I'll have to ask her if she wants to save any of these. You gonna show them what you bought?
Yeah, I was gonna show. I got these new shoes yesterday, but this is so annoying.
What new shoes?
I don't have them on me, but I got them from Walmart. They're like, Walmart has some crazy good shoes.
Really?
Yes, so comfortable. They have so many like UGG dupes. I hate that stupid word, but
yeah.
they were like little black boots, like mid length, and they had like this like almost like yarn looking like leg warmer that like folds over the top of it with like buttons.
Like the UGG boots, yeah.
Yeah, but they don't have UGG boots like that, and I got them for 18 bucks.
Wow.
So we got these for Bean and Toby. You can guess which one's which. Fatty Bean and Little Tobias.
That's
oh wait,
nice.
This is the little one. I also got this for my cats because they be drinking water too quick and too fast for me, and I can't keep up. It's too much. I can't sit and clean those water fountains. I love the water fountains. It would be nice if I had one cat.
Yeah.
But it literally takes like 20 minutes for me to deep clean the whole thing, both of them. And they go through them and like they go through 2 water fountains in like 4 days.
What?
It's too much.
They do?
Yes.
All right, do you know what idioms?
Idioms?
Idioms. Do you know what idioms are?
Yeah.
What?
Well, they're like in school. I know what they are, but like I'm not gonna explain it.
Basically like a group of words that has a different meaning.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
know.
So I told your dad, I'm like, don't you remember through the years he used to say things and you guys would be like, what?
That make no sense.
You didn't know what he was talking about? Like you never, and I go, didn't you put a list like that on your phone? He's like, yeah, we did that a long time ago. We did?
I feel like I remember Dad making a list and us like going over them.
We
but
did?
No, I
He
don't
claims that we did, so
I
if
don't
we
know
did,
if we
whatever.
ever went over it.
But I actually just Googled a bunch of them, and this is either going to be really stupid because you know all of these,
Or okay.
or it'll be funny if you don't. So, because I'm reading these and I'm thinking, of course you know what these mean, like.
But maybe it's an old person.
Right. All right, so I'm like almost embarrassed to say them because they're so stupid.
Okay.
All right, pot calling the kettle black.
I've never heard of that before.
What?
What? Wait, hold on. What is it? Pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
You're kidding me.
Pot calling the kettle black.
So that's basically when someone criticizes someone for something, but they do the exact same thing. So like if I said
I guess
to you,
if I sat here and thought about it,
like if
I
I
could make that
said,
assumption.
oh
but
my God, how
I
many
get
more
it.
times are you going to get Taco Bell? And you would be like,
You
isn't
get
that
Taco Bell.
come?
It's like a double standard, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I understand it, but I've never heard that before.
Okay. Do you know what it means to let the cat out of the bag?
Yeah, like the secret out.
Okay.
I've heard, okay, people still use that one.
Yeah.
The kettle one, though, I've never heard of in my life. Honestly, I don't even know anyone who, like, uses a pot and kettle these days. Or...
All right. Do you
I
know
think
what?
that was an old person.
Do you know what
thing.
kick the bucket means?
No.
Well-
I've never heard that either.
If someone dies, you say they kicked the bucket.
That's so messed up. That's wrong. No.
You never heard of that?
No.
All right. Have you heard of Keeping Up with the Joneses?
No. I haven't. I've heard the Kardashians.
No.
I don't know what Jones is.
It's like when you're striving to match whatever your neighbor or your friend
I've
does.
never heard either you or Dad say any of this
Yeah,
stuff.
they actually made a movie called Keeping Up with the Joneses. So like if whether it be like financially or like
What, just keeping up
status,
with the people around you?
like social status. Like if everybody goes out and buys like a, you know,
Just
brand
keeping
new
in with the
whatever.
trends.
Yeah, but you're keeping up. It's called Keeping Up with the Joneses. Never heard of that.
No.
All right.
How many of these do you have?
A lot.
Oh my God.
So let's just go fast. What if somebody said the jury is still out?
No, never heard it.
That means like there's no final decision.
Well, okay, that makes sense.
But like, but you use it as a figure of speech.
well,
like,
obviously.
are you getting another cat? Well, the jury's still out.
Yeah,
Meaning,
I know. I don't think
okay.
people just say that. Like, I get that it's like,
Okay. Have you heard of going to hell in a handbasket?
no.
That basically means that it's rapidly deteriorating or like on course for disaster. Like, oh, that's a hell in a handbasket. You never heard of that?
Our generation has a lot of different, like, there's different things. Like, very...
Well, I know because I was reading some of the current ones.
Yeah,
you should do
probably
that
don't
and ask
understand.
me.
Okay, I'll find some.
Well, not right now because I have a really long list. We could do it
Okay,
for a
well,
video
we
on your
can-
channel.
I'll name some too, and then we can do it
Okay.
again.
What do you know what go postal means? Going postal?
No.
When you fly into a violent rage. Like if a person's like, I don't know, every time I go to McDonald's, their ice cream machine's broken. So you say, I'm going to go postal. Because you're just going to go crazy because you're so mad. You never heard of that?
No.
Okay. What about the cat's pajamas?
No.
Your dad always says the cat's grass, but I think he made that up. Have you guys ever heard of the cat's
I hear him
grass?
say that all the time.
So it's the cat's pajamas. That's the real saying. You don't know what it means?
Not really.
It means like it's the very best. It's the like top of it's the cat's pajamas. What about by the skin of your teeth?
These are hurting my brain. 'Cause I don't know what any
You
of
never
these
heard of
mean.
it?
No.
That means like just barely. Like
Why can't
you
y'all
went to
just
park in a
say the
spot.
normal words?
Oh, by the skin of my teeth, I made it. Get down to brass tacks.
Sounds like something
And
from
it's,
the old
I
days.
actually said it the way people say it. It's actually brass tacks. Tacks. But when people say it, it sounds like you're saying tax, like how you pay your taxes. Getting down to brass tacks. You never heard of that?
Where would I ever hear that
I don't
come out of
know.
someone?
It just
Do you
means
imagine
the facts.
somebody
Getting to the facts.
my age being like getting to the brass tacks? Like, could you ever imagine that?
Between you and me and the bedpost.
This is all so stupid. If
You
I
never-
ever heard anyone saying this,
You never heard of that?
My
So it
age?
means something between the two of you. Don't tell anybody. This is between me, you, and the bedpost. You never heard of that?
the terms today are just so different.
How about the bee's knees? Just excellent. Highest quality. The best.
Actually, I might have heard that one.
What about beat around the bush?
Okay, I've heard that.
Okay, what's that mean?
Like, get to the point.
Yeah. How about your dad uses this one? Batten down the hatches.
Oh,
You don't know what it
clean
means?
up.
Clean up.
I don't know.
Batten down the hatches is like something bad's happening. A storm's coming or
That's
a
what I
tornado.
meant. That's
so you
what was on
prepare
my
for trouble.
mind. Like, I literally was imagining when there's like a storm, Dad's like clean outside.
Yeah.
That was what was in my mind.
He always says we got to batten down the hatches. How about an axe to grind?
No.
That basically means you have like a dispute with someone. Against the grain. You ever heard of that?
Yeah. Like, not doing the normal.
Right.
This feels like a freaking English test.
What about an Achilles heel? If you said something was your Achilles heel.
I don't know, part of your body, what? Like,
It's like a weak point. Like your weakness is your Achilles heel.
so stupid. I've never heard anyone say anything.
What if you said something was above my pay grade? Have you ever heard of that?
Can't afford it.
No.
What?
If somebody's talking about something, especially like at your job, and they ask you a question or ask you to do something, and you say that's above my pay grade, meaning like that is not my responsibility. I'm not getting paid to do that. So like kind of,
I mean, it kind of just sounds like it's above my pay. Like, I can't.
You're just saying like, I don't have to do that because
well, I get that, but I'm
yeah.
saying how I interpreted it.
What about a wolf in sheep's clothing? You've never heard of any of these?
No.
I thought you were going to be like, Mom, you are so dumb that like you knew all of these.
Nobody says this stuff anymore.
It's someone.
I just can't imagine like someone being like wolf in sheep's clothing.
It means someone who like hides malicious intent behind like being kind. So like someone who's
that
really
today we would just call the B word. Like, there's very simplified, or you'd call that person fake. Like,
yeah.
it's just very simple today.
What
We
about-
don't have any like, oh, she's a caterpillar in a box. Like, there's nothing
A wolf in
like,
sheep's clothing. I think that's an amazing like.
okay, yeah,
It makes sense.
for English class, but
A
not
stone's
real.
throw.
This is so dumb.
It's a short distance. What about, you should know this, skeleton in the closet? What? You've never heard of skeleton in the closet?
No.
What? Like your secrets, your deepest, darkest secrets that you never tell anyone. You've never heard them say everybody has skeletons in their closet?
No.
Are you kidding me? How about a sight for sore eyes?
I've heard of that.
Okay.
I don't exactly know exactly what it means.
It's
but
actually
I've
a
heard
welcoming
that.
thing. Like you're excited to see the person. Like,
Yeah.
oh, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Which kind of doesn't make sense because sore eyes would be a bad thing. But it means like they're happy to see you. A little bird told me.
Oh, I've
Heard of that?
I've probably said that. Like,
It's just a secret. Like if
when
said,
somebody's like, "Oh, who told you that?" I'm like, "Oh, just a little bird."
yeah, a
You'll
little
never
bird
know.
told me. Yeah.
I've heard that one.
What about the old ball and chain?
I've heard that, but I couldn't tell you what it means.
It means, actually, it's a very rude way to refer to someone's wife. Like, you're your boyfriend's old ball and chain. I mean, I know you're not married yet, but that's like a figure of speech. But it's almost like in a rude way, like, oh, he's not allowed to go here because of his old ball and chain. Like, it's almost like a mean thing. What about bring home the bacon?
Honey?
Yeah, it's money. You say it like you weren't sure.
Well, because I don't know.
What about get off your high horse?
Pedestal.
Yeah. Burning the midnight oil.
Weed. I don't know.
Staying up late and working late into the night. You burn the midnight oil all the time.
Or I just stay up late. It just sounds easier to say that.
Crocodile tears.
I don't know.
Fake tears. You're faking it. Crocodile tears. When it rains, it pours.
Okay, obviously I know what that means.
What?
That, like, I don't even know how to explain that actually, but I know what it is. Like, I can't think of an example right now.
You've heard of raining cats and dogs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When it rains, it pours means like everything's going bad all at once.
That's kind of
Like,
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say a bit more like, I don't know, because I think of it more as like, oh, well, this bad thing happened and it caused all these bad
Yeah.
things. Like, that's more of what I
Yeah.
think of it as. Like,
What
when this
about-
happened, saw this happen.
That ship has sailed.
That long gone is over.
It's too late. On a wild goose chase.
I've heard that too, but
Doing something pointless. How about don't count your chickens before they hatch?
it's like the same thing as don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Kind of. But don't count your chickens before they hatches. Don't plan on something happening that might not happen.
That's exactly
Bless
what I
you.
said.
Eggs in one basket is putting all of your, like, putting everything into one basket. And,
Because you're expecting it to happen, though.
yeah, I guess you're right. It is kind of the same thing. All right. Takes one to know one.
That's just a mean thing to say.
Yeah.
It's like if somebody calls you the B word, it's like it takes one to know one.
Yeah, like you're basically the same thing. That they're under the weather.
No.
Like you don't feel good. You're under the weather.
That's stupid.
Seeing eye to eye.
Understanding one another.
Yeah. Barking up the wrong tree.
Like getting involved in the wrong thing.
Like you're just trying to do something or make something happen that's never gonna happen.
Like,
it's
right.
not gonna work.
Yeah.
This is the last one. Turn a blind eye.
I don't know. Act like you didn't notice him.
Yeah. Like he turns a blind eye to all of his wife's flirting.
I think it would be like a man's best friend turning his eye to his man cheating on his wife. That'd be a little bit more accurate.
That's funny. I can't believe you didn't hardly know any of them.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, she's gonna know all of these and be so mad that I'm doing this.
Old.
That is hilarious.
I wonder if I could find some of mine.
So you guys will have to comment down below. Did you know most of these? Or like, and if you did know most of them, how old are you? Because I wonder where that age gap falls in. I wonder if Andrew knows any of these. Alright guys, so thanks for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, and we'll be back on Friday with another video. Bye guys.